Good morning, Chieftain Nation. On today's show, we've got the recap of a tremendous win, coverage of our school's stuffed animal drive, and a whole lot more. It's November 17th, 2017. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, I'm Nicholas Kulapur.
And I'm Danielle Green. Congrats on making it through a full week of school.
I hope it wasn't too mentally straining, but if it was, we've got a short week next week.
Let's get into the news.
Congratulations to everybody inducted this past week into the National Honor Society. I'm proud of you all. What a landmark you have reached in your high school career. As you guys are aware, the formal induction ceremony will take place this coming Tuesday, the 21st at 6 p.m. If you didn't get inducted this year, I'm sorry. Try again next year, and best of luck.
Tickets are now on sale for the LHS fall production, The Idiot. There will be shows Thursday, November 16th at 7:30 p.m., Saturday, November 18th at 7:30 p.m., and Sunday, November 19th at 2 p.m. in the Logan High School Theater. Tickets are only $7 for adults and $5 for students and are available at the high school athletic office or online. Seating is extremely limited, so purchase your tickets in advance. 2 student matinees of The Idiot will be presented today to theater students and students from English senior classes.
This past Monday, our Logan in the Know team traveled up to Columbus for their first round matchup against none other than the distinguished St. Francis de Sales Stallions. Columbus de Sales may have just won their 7th soccer state championship, but they didn't know what was about to hit them Monday evening. Our Chieftains put on the wallop. By a score of 665 to 260, our Logan team convincingly took the W. This was no small feat. I sat down with senior captains Colton Lawnberger and Ruth Zen to learn more. So everybody, this is Colton Lawnberger and Ruth Zen, senior team captains. Well guys, I am pumped about your win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell me, what is In the Know?
Well, In the Know is a fast-paced game of quick recall and intellect sponsored by PBS, and it's a tournament-style game that features teams that represent schools all across Ohio.
Were you nervous heading into Monday?
Not really, but once I got there and the lights started shining on me, I was getting pretty nervous.
Now, to touch on that, she did not experience many of the nerves. But once I found out we were up against DeSales in the first round.
Yeah, what do you know about them heading in?
Okay, so last year they scored over 800 points in the first round. And they are definitely considered a powerhouse, I would say, in the Know world. They're a powerhouse in many things as they are a private school. So It was pretty nerve-wracking. In the 4 years that I've been on the In the Know team, a starter on the actual team that competes, this was definitely like one of the most nerve-wracking ones. We've graduated some pretty good seniors, and this year it was like my turn to step in and fill that void. So I was definitely nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Well, you guys did pretty good. What were your thoughts at the end, when you looked at the scoreboard and you saw that you win by over 400 points?
Just pure excitement. Like, I thought personally the scores would be flipped, like we would get crushed, but we really dominated the game.
Yeah, so from the onset, we got out to like an early 100-point lead.
Okay.
And at that point, the nerves kind of started to settle, and I was like, okay, we're competing. Like this is much more even than I thought it would be. And then at halftime, we had like a 240-point lead, and like a little bit of nerves kind of creep back into my mind as I was like, I've watched the show. I've seen teams blow leads like this before.
Right, comebacks happen.
Can't take this for granted, and I just tried to stay focused throughout the whole show. Nice. But then once the end came and I saw we won by over 400 points, I was ecstatic. That was the largest win I've been a part of.
In the Know doesn't just do In the Know team doesn't just do In the Know. What are some of the other competitions that you guys compete in?
We also participate in non-academic based, so like pop culture or like gaming, and those we usually call trash bowls. So we travel around the state. Earlier in the school year, we went to Beaver Creek and competed, so we can take more than one team.
Okay, that's nice, because only 4 people can do In the Know. Okay. How many people are on the team?
We have 9 this year, Ruth and myself, and then rounding out the official in the no team is Delaney Kelch and Max Burns, sophomores. Our 2 alternates were Dana Woltz and Cameron Jordan, and then we have Grace Mullet, Daniel Capuzzi, and Cameron Jordan to finish
Nice.
up our roster.
Solid team. And yeah, so competing, it was you, and then Max
and-
Burns and Delaney Kelch.
Yes.
2 other very qualified pupils.
Yeah, I really feel like this year we didn't have necessarily one person that was like going to be our clear leader. I felt like it should have been me. Riley Kelch and Nathan Kudlapur were there before me in that position, and they were like remarkable. And definitely going into it, I was super nervous I wouldn't be able to fill their shoes. But I think as a whole, we had the most well-rounded team this time around.
That's good. Yeah, my brother actually went to watch you guys. He said, make sure you tell them how impressed I was with how you performed.
I'm glad we could please him.
So when's the next round of In the Know? You know?
Well, we'll compete on December 12th, so coming up shortly. And our next round opponent will be Central Crossing.
This year, Central Crossing got a bye round because last year they were the champions.
They were the reigning champions.
If you beat Central Crossing, which, I mean, I have faith, anything can happen.
Thank you.
What would the next step be?
After we beat Central Crossing, we will move on to our 3rd round matchup, which will presumably be against Worthington Kilbourne, and that will be our first TV matchup of the year. So that one will be broadcast on WOSU Media for the whole school to see. A couple years back, we had a television show as well, and we won that one. We've actually never lost on TV.
Okay, so there we go. Yeah. So In the Know, certain games are broadcast. So if we beat Central Crossing, we get a broadcast. Nice. So Colton, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Ruth, thank
Thank
you.
you.
I congratulate you again, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
In local news, on Sunday, November 12th, the Hawking County citizens lined up and down Main Street to show their support and appreciation for our veterans. This year's parade theme was Legends Among Us, Our Veterans, and it truly was a remarkable event where the entire city joined together to watch our veterans march, as well as the Logan High School marching chieftains in the parade. Amongst their marching chieftains, there were a total of 60 entries, also including Boy Scout troops, churches, the Logan Middle School Marching Band, and many other local merchants and organizations.
Smartphones, smart TVs, smart cars. Society has really begun to cling to the idea of smart things. What's next? How about a smart city? In national news, former Microsoft CEO Bill Gates has recently invested $80 million into the planning of a new futuristic smart city outside of Phoenix in Arizona. The new city will aim to be focused and built around, well, really high-tech stuff, such as high-speed digital networks and data centers, autonomous vehicles, and innovative manufacturing. A whole new city. Interestingly, Bill Gates isn't alone in his vision for higher tech communities. The Canadian city of Toronto has announced a similar plan for innovation. And less than a month ago, the country of Saudi Arabia revealed their $500 billion plan for a new futuristic global hub. Wow. Danny, I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty exciting.
It is really exciting. You know what else is exciting? Weather Time with Klein.
What's up, Logan High School? Your favorite weatherman here, Klein Lehman. There's a lot of weather to get into, so let's hop right into it. Today's going to be partly cloudy with rain coming in tonight, with a high of 49 and a low of 45. Tomorrow is going to be wet, with rain throughout the day, with a high of 59 and a low of 32. Sunday, it will be partly cloudy, with a high of 35 and a low of 20. Monday's going to be mostly sunny, with a high of 45 and a low of 26. And on Tuesday, it will be partly cloudy, with a high of 53 and a low of 28. Looking ahead to Thanksgiving in the next coming weeks, it's projected to be brutally cold and a chance of snow to blast the Midwest. If you plan on traveling a lot for Thanksgiving, make sure you plan accordingly and dress warm. Klein Lehman, TV2 Weather. Rest in peace, Lil Peep.
We don't have any sports this week, but here's Wyatt Ellinger with a look at our school's stuffed animal drive.
It's cold, They're sniffling, and teachers are running out of tissues, but it's also the holiday season, which is the season of giving. So once again, B.J. Hughes Memorial Fund is donating stuffed animals to Hawk Valley Community Hospital. And Key Club is also helping out with the cause. So if you're looking to get in the spirit, you can donate your unwanted stuffed animals to Mr. Hughes Room 118. The kids there have been through a lot, so you could be the one to brighten up their day. Wyatt Ellinger, TV2 News.
Here's a Chieftain PSA.
Maddie Visentainer. Here. Quinn Walsh. Oh, Quinn is not here today. All right, class, we're going to move on to the letter D.
Hey, Kane, I want you to meet my Hey, Kane, I want to show you a picture of my og.
Don't skip school. You never know what you might miss.
Yeah, I won't skip school.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Catch us next week for our Wednesday show. I'm Nicholas Kulapur.
And I'm Danielle Green from TV2.
The Deuce.